Hey everyone, SpeedGaming, welcome to the next race in the Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo tournament. We have the race Vision IB and jaxstronomy today, commentated by myself, Liontank here, and I have Jobbits on my side. Hey.
Hey, and it looks like one of their race times isn't set up. It doesn't say -15 on the timer. Or is that maybe a different timer?
Nah, there is a race time integration that you can make that automatically, but some people just don't bother with that and start the timer.
Okay. Okay, in that case, I will quit this and get us started.
Timers on screen are not what is important. Race timer is the official one, the one that counts, and anything that's provided on stream is for viewers to see where we are kind of in the run, but is not necessary.
Oh, yeah, I can fix that. That is my bad. I made
Jax is actually purple.
Purple, yeah. There's 3 color slots, and I don't know which one's which. Because there's only 2 players. So that's my mistake.
Yeah. The second one is Jax.
Yeah. Where's the
Looks
third
like they're
one
off. It happens to be there because of reasons it is not used.
Yeah, I just didn't know which was which, so... Because I think last time the third one was the third player, and I don't know. Anyway, they are probably going to be setting, what, Saturday for the bug catching contest?
Most likely. We don't really have a different day goal on there, so the fastest bug catching contest day you can get to Saturday, so you're probably going to use that.
Oh, Typhlosion starter, that's definitely runnable. Zubat is not. Gyarados. Yeah, gonna go with the Typhlosion, and Jack's going with the Gyarados. Were water types on the card? Because normally I would take the Typhlosion.
We have 6 bugs or 6 grass types.
So not water types. Oh, Ivy has Rock Smash. That's big.
Interesting. Yeah,
And that Gyarados is only has Sky Attack, it looked like.
I mean, Gyarados is decently bulky if it's not hit with electrical types, and there's a good attack, so it's definitely one you can run. Although it's not the greatest special attacker, Stab Surf is Stab Surf, so it will decent damage. Typhlosion's cry is very long, so it's not the longest in the game, but it's longer than most of the others, so you will lose time compared to other months.
Yeah, but
for each battle, so yeah.
I mean, we'll see if there's
both are probably not the first choices of any runners, but
yeah, I mean, I'd take a Typhlosion. I'd take a Gyarados with the right moveset. But not with that moveset, and not with really Ivy's moveset either. But Ivy has Rock Smash, that could be huge. There's Delibird and Sentret. I don't believe Delibird is on the card today, so just some extra encounters.
It's Electabuzz, Magmar, Jinx, I believe, in the slot where Delibird could appear.
I don't actually know the exact details of what can appear where. I know there's a list.
I also don't, but it's either that or Farfetch, Lickitung, Mr. Mime, so...
Oh, that one's on the card in the bottom corner.
Yep.
So, there's 2 of those, actually, there.
So, Delibird could be in one of those slots, I believe, but it isn't today.
I'd be catching Gloom for 2 grass types.
Yep, also as a quick evo if you want to evolve something, and Vileplume would be not the worst thing you could run, depending on the moveset.
Yeah, although Ivy hates Vileplume. Like, it's his actual least favorite Pokemon, so I really doubt he would go for a Vileplume.
I know. if you don't have anything else, you might have to. But we have the Typhlosion. It could probably do well enough. We is going to look at the Vaporeon.
Yeah, look at the Vaporeon. He's gonna look at the Rock Smash Mon, and then, I mean, honestly, he could just fish afterwards if he still doesn't have anything. The Rock Smash Mon, no matter what it is, should get you through Faulkner.
So, okay, some things we can also mention since we got different starters. One reason of maybe not picking the Gyarados is you would give your rival the Typhlosion, and yeah,
that's weak to Surf.
Sure, but you won't get Surf until quite
Rival 3
later, and you might not even run the Gyarados, and then having Typhlosion on your rival can be sometimes pretty annoying.
Okay, the Vaporeon had Drill Peck, I saw.
Drill Peck, a decent move, but Vaporeon more of a special attacker. Don't think its attack value was really anything great.
I don't think so either, but the guy B's giving it a shot against Rival. I can look it up, actually. Vaporeon 65 base attack.
Yeah, that's not much.
Oh, Hidden Power as well, but that's not very effective. Spore. Okay. Let's see on Jax's side here. What encounters they encounter? Coughing and not on the card.
It's a poison type, though.
But it's Bug or Grass this time, right? Or do we have poison too?
Yeah,
checking this item. King's Rock, that would be not on the card this time. A lot of things being found for Jax, just not on the card.
Make it tough. It's a normal type, so these all could be goals that could have been potentially on the card, but not at all.
And Wigglytuff's a goal as well. In itself.
Yep.
Checking the moves on the Wigglytuff, Water Gun Mega Horn. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's better than just Sky Attack.
It had also Rolling Kick, so it is a decent moveset.
Yeah, I didn't see Rolling Kick. It's hard to see all 4 slots sometimes when you're trying to watch 2 screens.
Yeah. And Wigglytuff. It's pretty well balanced stat-wise. And normal types always have the upside. But that's a Jinx.
Yeah, that's talking about cries here, that's the cry you don't want. But it's also on the card, so you catch that. With Super Fang, that would help for a lot of catching if you do decide to run the Jinx. Oh, Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff on 29. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I'd be skipping 46.
I mean, you have the Typhlosion on every side.
Yeah.
There's not really too much need to look for different mains. Yeah, that Jinx didn't look runnable at all.
IB might be checking for one more encounter slot on 29 because of the Jinx that got marked.
Yeah, maybe.
But Espeon.
Maybe also for that Espeon because I believe IB saw that earlier.
Okay, I didn't realize he saw that. Looks like they're both gonna try to catch this Espeon.
Yeah, I mean Espeon is one of the best Pokemon, and especially with Thunder Punch.
Yeah.
One of the best Pokemon to run, has a great special attacking stat, very fast.
Yeah, it's
a bit frail, especially in the physical side, but nothing too bad.
I mean, yeah, I'd take a Thunder Punch Espeon. It has Thunder Punch and some normal moves, so not exactly the best move set. But
Thunder Punch is an okay start. You basically just hope to not run into too many ground types. And, yeah.
Looks like Ivy's headed to the first trainer. Jax also finds the Espeon. Now, what's going to be interesting after this first trainer is if Ivy goes to check the Rock Smash Mon. Because it is going to be level 15.
Yep.
And definitely runnable. Well, not runnable, but runnable through Faulkner. If for some reason you're inclined to that.
I mean, getting a look at the level 15 Pokemon this early is definitely not a bad choice. If it's even remotely runnable, it can have a much easier time in the gym than anything you catch.
Just don't be like me and run it when it's a special Spearow or a special Sneasel.
Yeah. I mean, level 15 is all fine and well, but you still should have something that can make it reasonably pass Bugsy. You want to do anything with it.
Yeah.
The level 15, you can look at it as a nice head start, but yeah. If it fizzles out later in the run, that does not help you too much.
Alright. Does this Espeon have a speed reducing move? They both marked that. I was not paying attention.
I believe it has. I saw Cotton Spore somewhere.
Okay,
that is indeed a speed reducing move. I cannot really
Cotton
remember
Spore.
where.
I just saw the Mega Kick takedown Thunder Punch and ignored the.
It's the second slot on jaxstronomy side.
Yeah.
That
would be that would be another potential advantage of switching off this Espeon to keep that.
Well, you can always try to recatch it. There's a certain information level though too, since they both kinda marked it at the same time and have that Cotton Spore on their main, they can reasonably guess that their opponent might also be running the Espeon, so they might.
Jax catches a Meganium, I'd be checking Rock Smash. But yeah, they can reasonably guess they both have an Espeon.
Okay, I'd be not lucky with the Rock Smash encounters.
After the first two, I would reset. Oh, Bellsprout.
Oh, that is big.
Yeah.
Because that is a Pokemon that you can trade, and trade a Pokemon is on the cards. Unfortunately, has counter to take off.
That hurts, but that shouldn't make that much of a difference if you're catching the Rock Smash Mon and Helium Violet. Could also main the what is it? Is that Rocky? I forget which one is which.
I don't really know that.
I don't even remember if they keep their names, but
they keep them.
Okay.
Yep. jaxstronomy not having that Rock Smash, not inclined to go to Dark Cave, so will miss out on the Spellsprout for now. This could be important later.
Yeah, very. Let's see what the 9 is. 9 is a Kingler. Well, Thunder Punch, yeesh. Depending on what it has. Feint Attack, that is not great for...
It's not great, and the bad thing is it outspeeds.
Yeah, that Espeon needs one more level.
Yeah. Oh, IB is resetting the Dark Cave to get another try at your Rock Smash encounters. If you try to do that, you probably should save in front of the first...
he did that, but he got the Bellsprout.
Yeah.
And didn't want to lose the Bellsprout. That's a Zubat. That's, yeah. She's just gonna reset that, check the trade. So you trade this if it's potentially runnable, and you, I guess, hide the information if it's not. Would be my guess.
I mean...
Oh yeah, and Kingler's the top right.
You also... No, you can already trade it. It would not be the first or the worst thing, because you cannot really tell from that where you got that Bellsprout. You're only telling your opponent that you got a Bellsprout early. But this can still be any of 29, 46, 30, 31 or Dark Cave, and potentially even Route 36 or Ruins of Alf.
That is true.
Speed it through. So,
especially with the Dark Cave detour, more likely to be somewhere. Need arena. I maybe forgot which guy it was. Oddish.
Oddish. Is another grass type.
Yeah. He already has Gloom though.
Yeah, but you need 6 different. And
Yeah.
with Gloom and the Vileplume, Oddish, and the Bellsprout, that is 4 already for basically free.
Yeah, but he could also evolve the Bellsprout and then get 5 with Victory Bell.
Yeah, but that will take a
slow.
few levels. That's not the fastest.
Yeah.
So we do have to make some other catches. It depends a bit on how many grass types we run across. Also,
and he
we
has
got
the
the
Meganium.
Meganium. So yeah, if you catch one more, then you basically just have to do the trade, which is a goal. So you don't really want to evolve the Bellsprout if you don't have to.
Yeah. And Jax is the first through Faulkner. Should probably switch the audio. I think it's switching.
Yeah.
Use the commentary one or the tracker one for that.
Does
Okay,
not matter. Jax picking up the egg to be able to progress onwards on Route 32.
So Jax is hoping this egg is pretty much anything except Electabuzz Jinx Magma right now. And then some things some runners do, like some pick up all the items, some skip some here. It just kind of depends. Oh, that's a Hardstone, also could be on the card.
Yeah, there's not really many item goals on the card today, so picking up items not as valuable as could be other times. Or the Mystery Berry, yes, you could pick that up randomly, but it is pretty easy to get.
Yeah, I mean, you also have Ketchup Pokemon in the water on Route 45 on the card.
That's a Golduck.
Yeah, that's a Golduck. Golduck or Porygon 2 card on the card on this race. Goldberry, wrong berry.
Could be another goal on the card too.
Yeah. TM44. IB is beating Faulkner now.
No TMs on the card, but this Espeon is not too great yet.
Yeah.
Moveset is kind of wonky with just T-Punch and Mega Kick, or Takedown, I think. Since
they have both.
Lovely Kiss.
Oh, yeah. Steel Wing, I mean...
Would be an okay
something.
move for physical attackers. Not what we're looking for.
I mean, it would hit Rhydon. If you're going to throw Rhydon in the well.
Yeah, but you don't really want to take on and Rhydon with an Espeon. You could teach it in a pinch if you really have to, but otherwise...
Yeah, like I'm saying, if it's like the 14, you might see that be taught.
Would we see it taught? I guess maybe Jax didn't get the... is teaching it right now.
Yeah.
I mean...
Teaching over Lovely Kiss, because can't get rid of that Cotton Spore.
Yeah.
Which is a downside of this Espeon.
Yeah.
But they both have that problem right now, so...
Yeah. We need to...
Yeah.
We need to hit rock types with anything, and Steel Wing could do that.
I'd be doing shopping here in Violet. And a Confuse from the Blossom, that's a rough start to the well.
Switching out to Gyarados. See, try Skytech. Yep.
Yeah.
So for no Confuse.
And another Confusion. Wow.
And of course the turret itself.
Yeah. That's pretty much what happens to me every time.
going for a Thunder Punch. It has Fire Blast too, the Blossom luckily missed there.
Runnable Blossom? Not really, but...
Oh, I mean, if you look at the other things we have had so far,
it's not that
wouldn't
bad.
do the worst.
No. There's Bulbasaur info for Charmeleon, Ivysaur, War Turtle.
Yep. Both runners apparently skipping the rod are... Yeah, those fishing slots encounters are level 10, so in a pinch they could be a backup monster to run, especially if we were to encounter rock types that aren't also water types, like Budops.
Yeah. Drill Peck Weezing.
Ah, could be runnable.
Yeah. Well, actually, Weezing is high on special attack, I believe. Oh, that's money. That's money charcoal in the well.
Also, there's technically some more Electabuzz Jinx Magma information if you really wanted to stretch it.
Yeah.
Not necessary for Jax having that Jinx already, but
Yeah, but that Jinx is
could've.
pretty metaable. Like, IB knows it has to be somewhere on the first 3 routes.
Well, I'd be caught a hopper that I believe are now with the trade for Oddish would be trade for Oddish and Evolve the Vileplume would be already 6 grass types for IP,
Yeah.
so you're set on that time.
Let's see if he remembers that, like, to count that Oddish.
Poliwhirl could be useful sometimes, not today.
Yeah, not on this card.
Oh, more info.
Yeah.
Ooh. Getting a paralyzed too.
Barrage.
Yeah, so Jax through the wall.
Oh, yes, Ivy did catch a Wooper. That would be for Quagsire, potentially.
Yeah.
If it's not ran into. I think Jax saw the Wooper too?
I'm not sure, actually. Not that Bellossom has also Fire Punch? Okay.
Although does Quagsire get evolved?
There's Dragonair, that is trade information for jaxstronomy, that's important.
And Dragon type info for Jax as well. Ivy could still choose the other twin. So yeah, Wooper evolves at level 20, so that's not that bad of an evolution.
Espion unfortunately wanting to learn Spark, which would be a great move to have if you wouldn't already have Thunder Punch. So you could have taught that over anything, but if you don't want to teach over Cotton Spore, your moveset is pretty limited currently, and you cannot really give away any more coverage.
Right. I mean, 15 Thunder Punches, I think it's 20 Sparks.
Yeah.
But
Thunder Punch is stronger.
Yeah. And that could be very, very important. You don't know when it's important, but if you have Spark, you know when it was not important. That's a Doug Trio on Bugsy. That's not a good sign for either of our runners.
Also has Sleep Powder, but is luckily missing.
And Jax is gonna beat the Doug Trio here. That could give IB some problems still. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Blastoise, that'll die to Thunder Punch. Well, faint to Thunder Punch.
It will still get a hit off though, Blastoise is pretty tanky.
Yeah. Oh, and IB gets Song. With no awakening. More
yeah, there's quite a lot of sleep-inducing moves around.
Yeah, the one time it's not on the card.
And I'd be trying to put the Mew to sleep with lovely like this, but really needed 3 or 4 tries to get it off, which
yeah, that was a long, unlucky turn of events for IB there. Jax saving before rival.
Probably a smart choice. We do have different rivals since they both pick different starters.
Yeah.
So that could be important information for one runner here or for the other.
Yeah, that's a Psyduck, so that isn't useful on this card. Typhlosion, but we knew that was on rival already. Must have something. Usually they send out the 14 if they don't have a move for you.
We won't get to see it right now because that was a crit Thunder Punch into a paralyzed, then
yeah. And the Wheezing again. We know this has Drill Peck. Not like it really matters. We're not running a Heracross, but still.
I mean, we do see that the Espeon is not the best on physical defense that Crit Slash of the Charmander did, about the third.
Yeah. Okay, IB does fight the left twin, so both of them are going to have that dragon type information. Yeah. That is if we didn't miss a dragon before that, but yeah.
I don't remember anyone. There are only, what, 4?
Yeah. Yeah, there's
3?
just the Dragonite line and King
4. Yeah, I think it's not the most happy for it, since it is a free information on a tradable, which the Bellsprout was pretty hidden.
So, Raylan, is that other thing set up?
It is.
Okay.
I was... Well, seems our card changed, you know? So it might not be set up as well as it could have been.
That... What? Neither of us did that. Our card is still the same.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that'll get fixed. I'll keep updates on anything interesting that happens on the card. Let's see how IB does with his Doug Trio. Jack's going to the mart probably to check the Abra trade, maybe? And check the TMs for moves, because this thing needs some moves. Abra for Eradicate, not useful. Powerful Punch. Oh, that's Super Fang, isn't it? No, Giga Drain. My bad, I did not see that properly. Okay, so that's advantage Jax if IB does not check the mart for that. Does not have enough money for a Water Stone. Okay, so IB does get through the Doug Trio and the Blastoise, and the Delibird died in one Thunder Punch. So IB's through Bugsy. Is Jack's gonna do Whitney first here, or go to the bug catching contest? Because we do have bug catching contest on our card, not the card that they're messing with. That card is a fake card. For anyone who has just joined. That is not the correct card. So Radio card is the middle goal. So that is why Jax is getting this now. just assuming you're going to need it. And I mean, it's the middle goal. You most likely are. And I believe, because of the Whooper information that's had, they can do one of the diagonals already. And Jax can do row 3 as well. So that's an Omanite that is not on our card. Ivy has a Chinchou and a Golbat on his rival. The Golbat's from the Zubat though, so that last thing could still be useful. The Chinchou, it does give him Kingler or Lantern info, but he already saw Kingler in Faulkner's gym. Looks like we're changing the box healing right here before the contest. Primate's the last thing on IB's rival. Oh wow, that Golduck had a moveset. Jax did not get Kenya? Okay. I don't know if that... Yeah, Jax just moved without mail, so I don't know how that is. Let's see what Jax finds in the contest, because IB is just going to be going through Ilex here. Trying to win the contest with something... That's a Dratini, that's a Dragon type. And I don't think that... I don't know if a level 17 Dratini can win. I have a contest cheat sheet. I will look. Dratini, level 17, has an 8% chance to win the contest. So most likely just catching this for the Dragon type. And... yeah, but that's going to be hard to win the contest with 4 HP, because... yeah, this has 8. Okay, caught the Dratini, but that might need to become unmarked on a reset here. That's a Giraffe Rig. That's level 14. I don't know what Pokedex number Giraffe Rig is. Zubat's not going to win at all. I'd be picking up Headbutt. The level 14 Giraffe Rig would have had a 34%. Kabuto, that won't win it. Not at level 10 at least. So yeah, Jax having some trouble here. Magnemite also not really likely to win this. This contest looks hard. So far, from the 5 slots we've seen, the only real thing that could win is a Giraffe Rig at a high level. And there are 10 Pokemon in the contest, but they all appear like at different level ranges. So I think one of them only appears 2% of the time at 13, 14. Charmeleon, I don't think that can win. Oh, it can win at 18. That's level 12, but that's another goal on this card. Now the thing here is, if you're Jax and you get wiped here, you have 2 goals. Do you just take this and not win the contest and then clock reset later? Like, that could be a legitimate strategy here. It's another Zubat. Okay, IB's checking the TMs now. Gonna find that Giga Drain TM. Oh yeah, I'd be selling for it, I think? Yeah. I'd be selling stuff to get that TM. 17 Magnemite. That may have had a chance to win. Zubat again. I don't think Zubat can win at all. I mean, it can, probably, at the right level. No, Magnemite, no, like 11% at 18. That's not likely. Typhlosion. Okay, that's a Mon that can win. At level 13, though, that's a 46% chance. That's the best Jax has found so far. Now that knowing it's there, though, well, same with Politoed. Politoed could win at 14 or higher pretty well. So, looking for those. Oh yeah, the Espeon could heal with Giga Drain in the contest right now. You are correct. That should be something. I didn't think of that. I wouldn't think of that in the contest, and there's no surprise that Jax hasn't thought of that either. I'd be thinking about Whitney's Gym or Did he do it when I wasn't looking? That's way too fast to do Whitney's gem. Another Zubat. Jack's really thinking about just leaving the contest. I think. Just pausing. IB gets Kenya. What was the Kenya? I didn't see when he checked it. There's the Giraffe Rig again. Level 14. I think that had a chance to win, but it wasn't a great one. 34%. I think Jax is just stopping and checking the spreadsheet. There are a few other people on the spreadsheet. An anonymous tiger and an anonymous camel. IB finds a 13 Politoed. Probably going to run from that because IB doesn't know how awful the contest is yet. And just like that, most of the lead is gone for now. Oh, a 15 Politoed. That's... that can win, I think. Yeah, I said 14 or higher had a good chance on Politoed. But this means IB is going to miss out on the Dratini and the Charmeleon, if that's what is found here. Yeah, Politoed, 15, 99% chance to win the contest. Like, IB's good. Yeah, IB could run around to try to find extra info. But IB has something that should win the contest. Is IB going for the TM? Maybe he's going for the TM. Oh, there's the Dratini. So IB can catch this, and then, yeah, he's weakening, and he knows he's not gonna use this for the contest, so... Gonna catch this. Oh. Yeah, if I were IB, I would have hit it one more time on the recharge turn to weaken it, but... Yeah. IB knows Jax hasn't won yet, so this... IB says no very carefully, and now IB's looking for that Charmeleon. Oh. IB gives up on the Charmeleon. I guess IB has, they both have Charmander Bulbasaur info, so it's not that bad. There's a 17 Politoed for Jax. That took a long time. And Raylan is still fixing... Our card is back up, but is fixing up the other race. And IB won the bug catching contest. And Jax wins the bug catching contest. Wait, why did Jax reset? Did that not win? Or did Jax die? Looks like Jax died. I was not paying attention. Wait, Jax got second place? Oh, Jax got KO'd. Wipe to the Politoed. Oh dear, that's sad. And just like that, IB's taken a lead, so I'm gonna switch our audio back over to IB, because I'm sure you're all tired of hearing the contest music by now.
It looks like or sounds like I missed something here.
Yeah, so what happened is, in the contest, Jax found Dratini and Charmeleon, caught them both, but there was nothing to win the contest. There was a Typhlosion and then Politoads. Jax couldn't find a high enough Politoed for a long time. Jax finally finds a 17 Politoed, and dies to it because Jax had 4 HP after the Dratini. Meanwhile, IB goes in the contest, finds a Politoed, finds Politoed at 15, catches it, then finds the Dratini, like instantly after that, catches that, and then quits the contest. And IB's taken a huge lead now. Jax had to reset after spending a long time in the contest. That's just really, really unlucky.
17 Politoed is back at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure if Jax looked at the Dragonair information already, but even if there's Dratini and Charmander here, I would just take the win. We do have that information for Dratini. We
I
do
think
have
that's the
information
plan now.
for Charmander and Bulbasaur. So, yeah. Unfortunate that it happened that way, but you probably have to move on at this point.
No,
If the Politoed stays in the ball, that is.
yeah, Gillian, there was a reset. What I would have done, honestly, is if I was at 4 HP, like, and I wiped there, I would have maybe kept it and just clock reset later if I needed the goal.
Yeah, maybe. The thing, again, is there is traded Pokemon on the card. We do have Kingler information, so you probably want the diagonal once we find Farfetch'd Victor and Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
So, if you are going to trade a Pokemon, Jaxstronomy currently has only information on the Dragonair, which then also would be the Dragon type, so it wouldn't be necessary to catch a Dratini at all, which, Dragonair, only in Mortar, that's not the best spot. There is a waterfall floor, lock floor that you can not access without beating Claire, and then if the Dragonair is on there.
Hard. Yeah.
So, going back into the national park, we do have the trainers on there, so maybe looking for some information on that.
Yeah, and Whitney had a Bellsprout as well for trade Pokemon. I know there's Dragonair exists, but if it's more luck, at least Jax might not lose out on that goal. Well, won't, because we know IB has a Bellsprout already.
And we did see that Bellsprout sprout here in Whitney's gym, so
and
Jax
Giga Drain was in the mart.
But yeah, Jax will get that information for the Bellsprout, so the trade Pokemon will not be too big of a problem now. But that will make that Dratini loss for Jax all the more painful, because in that case with the Bellsprout it would actually matter.
Yeah. That would be really, really rough. What level does Dratini evolve to Dragonair though? Isn't it kinda high?
It is kinda high for this, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, so it wouldn't be the ideal thing anyway, but...
Yeah. You wouldn't evolve the Dratini, especially IB doesn't need to with the Bellsprout. And with the Dragonair information, you still have a decent chance to get the Dragonair. There are 3 floors you have access to with only Surf. So,
yeah, it was 30, so that's, what are you out of the question anyway? IB catches a Skiploom, because it's there,
It is another grass type, and then you don't really need to trade for the Oddish to count. That would be 6 different grass types.
He's evolving this. He already has 6, but the Oddish is the trade bond for the Bellsprout.
Yeah,
I assume IB forgot that.
Yeah, this might be a slight oversight there from IB, that if you want to trade anyway, that Oddish would count, then you would have 7. So, there was no real need to, but you have to get past this to the Woody anyway, and if it's a grass type, might as well.
Yeah.
But you could have saved yourself the Leaf Stone.
Yeah, save the Leaf Stone Evo. I mean, that's not like a huge mistake in the grand scheme of things, but...
It also won't matter if IB never trades, which currently there's no real
you can do
upside
column
to it.
2 really easily.
Yeah. You could, but that would need you to do Mineral Badge, which is kinda long, and you would also need to climb Sprout Tower, which at this point you probably don't really want to do.
And the National Park trainers. I mean, IB was already there. It might not be on his path.
It's a lot of fight for that column, and so, yeah.
Yeah. But if you don't have information and you have that, I mean, you do that.
Yeah, you have to do something. That's true. And currently, and that row 1 is doable. There's also some synergy. If you do a Mineral Badge anyway, you will come across the Sailor.
Yeah.
that you need to call. Ho-Oh Lugia, you have that Ho-Oh on top of 10 tower that you, or that static Ho-Oh.
Yeah.
It's a randomized Pokemon, but it will count towards the goal.
Yeah.
So-
And then also, they have the Kingler info, and IB's rival had a Chinchou after Bugsy. I don't think you were there for that.
No.
So IB does have a little bit more information on that goal if Kingler's uncatchable.
I don't think the Chinchou evolution is the easiest.
I don't think so. Obviously, you'd go for Kingler, but you need to.
Yeah. It would be something you could do if you had to.
Yeah.
And if you have to do Mineral Badge and Sprout Tower and all that fighting, then you will get some experience that you can use for that.
Yeah. Definitely. And I know IB has the Wooper possibly to evolve and could meta the Jinx for column 4, so that's and that diagonal, so that's 5 bingos right there actually. But
I mean, even without the Jinx metagame, or the Wooper to evolve would give him that diagonal. That would also increase the importance of Mineral Badge.
Yeah. If you can double up on that. But Surf Espeon.
Oh,
he's looking for speed reducing.
Okay.
To see if he can teach over.
Everything has flowing here. Speaking. Spore.
Nope, nothing with the sleep reducing move. IB has to keep Cotton Spore.
No. Always might be worth to take a peek at your TMs to any point.
Yeah. Because there's what, like 7 or 8 speed reducing moves?
There's a lot.
Let's see here. Bubble, Bubble Beam, Constrict, Cotton Spore, Icy when it's Scary Face, String Shot, and Curse when it's not on a Ghost type.
Yep. That is important. Curse has 2 different effects. One for Ghost types and one for non-Ghost types, and the for non-Ghost types involves reducing one's speed.
IB teaching Surf didn't teach Giga Drain, and he pick up another one. I didn't see if Giga Drain was there. Also, chat had made a great point during the contest that you missed, Raylan, was that against the Polytoads, or like the low-level Polytoads, Jax could have used Giga Drain to heal up.
True. Giga Drain is not too good of a move. Yes, it's a special attack, it is grass type, so it can hit water types, but you have Thunder Punch for that already.
Yeah.
And it has only 5 PP. You do not really want to have Giga Drain used too much. So with Surf Thunder Punch, you are well equipped. And actually, Powder Snow, which Espeon also has on IB's side now, that is perfect coverage. Although, yeah, Powder Snow not the greatest move itself.
Was Powder Snow the Whitney TM maybe?
Maybe.
Or one of the other TMs. I don't know. But yeah. I mean, you aren't going to be using Ice type much with Thunder Water. Like,
there are really some things you would need it for, though.
Yeah, Dragonites and Glygars, but well, even Gligar you could Surf.
I mean, especially on grass type.
Yeah, grass types. Did we talk over the cries?
Yeah, a bit.
Oh. We'll get them on Jax's side. I always do this when I commentate. I forget about the cries.
Yeah, I do it even more. I did try to listen a bit to them. There was nothing too outstanding. I should say, and I see it mentioned and said, said, I see it mentioned in chat that Suicune was reading Bell. That was kind of easy to identify.
Yeah, I don't know very many cries. I was definitely quiet for the Suicune because I realized by that point, but
I wanted to say the Raikou might have been something towards Voltorb or Haunter, something pretty deep-ish
okay.
from the tone. Pretty quiet,
Power.
but I'm not too sure.
And another Weezing. What is it? There's been a lot of Weezings this ROM. Why do I have to use Powder Snow on the Weezing? Whatever.
Maybe a misclick.
Probably. Or trying to save PP, I don't know.
Ooh.
Aeroblast on that Vileplume actually hurts.
It hits a crit Powder Snow missed for Espeon. Yeah, and that's kind of what I mentioned. Yeah, and that's the prime example for why there's Powder Snow on the Espeon. It just deals with the Vileplume way better than anything of. And it has Synthesis.
Oh,
no.
That's rough.
Should take it out here though. If it doesn't.
Oh, with the miss. Dealing. Oh, wow. I'd be checking those, I forget if it was the rollout TM or the contest TM. Whichever one that was, very worthwhile pickup. Just for this Vileplume. Cubone info. That's, that would put column 3 into play for everyone.
I saw War Turtle somewhere, too. So.
Oh yeah, War Turtle was there, yeah. I guess I forgot about that because of the, yeah, already seen it. So the only things I'm kind of keeping track, the only things that I don't see info for are Cloyster Starmie, Ditto Smeargle, Farfetch'd Lickitung Mr. Mime. I could totally be wrong on this, by the way. And then we know that where the Jinx is, IB doesn't. And we know where Wooper is. And I don't know if Jax knows where Wooper is, I forget.
I cannot quite remember if IP has information on, or if Jax has information on the Wooper. And this Umbreon though being pretty annoying.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's an Umbreon, what do you expect?
It is extremely tanky and it could take out the Espeon here. Not too bad, IP has to revive.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for going and fixing all that stuff, Raylan. That was awesome of you to just do that.
To be fair, I didn't really do much of behind the scenes because there was someone else there doing stuff, but yeah.
Oh, well, you told them they messed ours up.
I was working with them, so
yeah.
Stuff would be functioning again.
Little Valkyrie was defeated. Aww, how cute.
I really don't want to say anything to that.
Yeah. So this rival's different for Jax, and I'm gonna switch the audio so we can hear this again. So Blastoise, Chinchou. Okay, now they both have Chinchou info.
That's definitely helpful.
It's kind of funny, but yeah, more Charmander info, but we already had that.
I mean, we do have that Kingler info. That's the problem.
Did Jax not teach Surf yet? I guess not.
Might have forgotten it before rival. But yeah, you really wanted to teach Surf to Espeon. It's one of the best special moves out there.
Especially since she gave your rival the Typhlosion.
Yeah. So might have been just an oversight.
Yeah.
Annoying paralyzed from the body slam though. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if IB forgets strength. I hope not, because that's like the worst mistake you can make.
Okay.
It's just
Roma's
Feels
time.
bad if you do that.
Yeah, I believe that it's somewhat. It's a Voltorb.
Okay. Were the other two Clefable and that one was Weavenville still?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna swap the audio back because IB's still ahead progress-wise.
Yes, I'm not too good with my cries, but Voltorb and Weepinbell are actually two cries that are pretty good identifiable.
Yeah. I'm just starting to learn, like... I haven't been playing for too long.
I mean, there are a few more distinct ones, Jinx being a prime example.
Oh yeah, I know Jinx, and then I know it's either Executor, Hypno, or Drowsy, if it's shorter. Yeah. And then I know, like, stuff... I know Natu Zatu really well, for some reason.
There's Lugia. Yeah, it's pretty distinct. There are a few that you can reliably identify. Sunflora.
Oh wow, that's a free Starmie. That's okay, well that helps even more with that mineral badge. You know, maybe you just do a mineral badge if you can get all three off it.
Yeah, I mean, for move sharing this type is pretty easy. You can do, we have that War Turtle information now, you can trade at any point. Sprout Tower now won't be too much of a problem, it's just doing stuff, and then doing Mineral Badge for, that is too. And you would probably need to catch a normal type Pokemon, which is very easy, but we see a Porygon 2 here. Did they catch one already? I don't quite remember. They both have the at least one of them has a Wigglytuff. Maybe both.
Oh yeah, Jax cut the Wigglytuff at the beginning.
Oh, speaking of Lugia, that is a go. Right there.
That would skip 10, but that's just info.
Well, yeah. It is a row 1 though, that is no... If Kingler and Lugia exist, it's pretty easily doable, and if you do that with Mineral Badge, then you have to do National Park trains for that. That works pretty well together at that point.
Yeah, so like row 1, row 2, column 2, that diagonal, and then whatever you have info on.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, you just grab a Mystery Berry, actually.
And catch something in Total Force.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, you have that for the diagonal already.
Yeah, at that point, you just get a Mystery Berry.
Yeah, that's basically
that's one possible path. I mean, the other paths have like Gravel 4 and some stuff in there that we don't necessarily have info on, like Ditto Smeargle, but Lick a Tongue.
Jax could reasonably do column 4 with that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Jax has Wooper.
Well, Wooper. Oh, no, right, yeah. No, I mixed up goals there. Never mind. Was thinking about the Chinchou, but that's column 5, row 1.
Yeah.
But it's row 3 for Jax that would be technically possible, although I'm not too sure how far Jax is actually on grass or bug types.
Jax doesn't have any revives. This is bad.
Yeah. Good 6 not doing too much even with the crit. And taking out.
Yeah. And if you were to look at the standings in this group right now, so Athena and IB are both 2 and 0. Roggentreg is 1 and 2. Ben Red Rock is 1 and 3, and Jax is 0 and 1. So a win here would really help Jax get up in the standings and get really close, like a lot closer to making it out. However, a win for IB would get guarantee that he'd make it out top 2 in the group, in the winners bracket.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it wasn't even the last Pokemon. Okay, Espeon still lives. It's just very low, and Jax just doesn't have a heal, and it's paralyzed, so I don't think it will live whatever Arbok's throwing here. Oh, will it? Will it KO? Oh, that is unlucky. Sort of just barely not enough. Oh. Okay, it's not the worst, just resetting towards the center here, Necrotique.
Yeah,
But
it's
still.
at least you took the critique center.
Yeah.
And IB beats Chuck, and we might find out some info really soon on things from IB. Let's check the decks, maybe.
Yeah, at this point, now that you have a possible path set, you do really want to know if your path is actually working.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Wooper, yeah. So, definitely plans to evolve the Wooper.
Well, we'll have to see.
Well, it's still on his party, that's why I say that. Most likely you will. But yeah.
He's definitely set up to do it, but it might depend on different info. Although he's probably heading for the Shiny now to be able to get that experience share.
Yeah.
So it does look very much like IB wants to evolve that Wooper.
Yeah. And I mean, that's his. Looks like his only evolve other than. Well, there's a free Charmander, 16 for him. I was about to say Charmander, Ivysaur, War Turtle. But,
yeah,
there you go.
Why bother with catching War Turtle when there's Charmander right here?
I don't know.
I mean, it's basically a chameleon that in disguise.
Yeah.
1 and 3.
I'm gonna say if none of them were findable, worst case you could clock reset and get it in the contest.
Well, at that point you probably have better options.
Yeah.
Contest is always a bit finicky because there are 10 slots in there, each at 10%, so it can really take a long time.
I didn't think they were each 10%. I thought they the levels were different, so some are like 12% and some are a lot lower.
No, I'm pretty sure a contest is 10 slots at 10% each across the board.
But the levels vary after that, I guess. Who knows how contest works?
I'm not too familiar with it, but at least for catching, from what I've heard so far. Contest is really not the most reliable thing when you want to search for something.
Oh no, definitely not.
Also, 1 and 3 basically happening on the Charmander after throwing 10 balls and even weakening it. It's still not caught.
Yeah.
That's how it goes sometimes. And it's still not staying in. Stab Sacred Fire. That Wild Bloom didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, that's I'd be down to 8 balls like this. Okay, there it is. Jack's doing Lighthouse now.
I mean, if you have to do Mineral Badge, might as well. It's just so prominently on the card that it's not likely that you can skip it at all. And as we mentioned, it could potentially help for 3 bingos. That is a lot. It's very unlikely that you are not using any of those 3 for your 5. So might as well on your first playthrough, let's go up the tower once, then take the secret potion while you are going for fly. Then
there's a normal type for that if IB wants it. Looks like he might.
I mean, you either have to defeat or catch it.
Yeah, but
or you use a Pokédoll. You cannot just flee from the shiny, so you do have to do something.
Well, he caught it. If it's for that or for just because it was fast, no, it wouldn't have been faster. Surf would have 2-shot.
Yeah.
So he wanted it for that probably, or for something.
Maybe. Jack's also going for the sailor number.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that makes a lot of sense if you're coming here anyway.
it does look like Jax is preparing for the column 4, because I don't think Jax has Lugian for yet, although you could always think about doing
Oh,
Tin.
wow. Giraffrig had 3 moves already.
Oh.
Slash, double team, and I think it was slash, double team, and something else. I forgot where he had fly. Oh, Icy Wind on the Giraffrig.
Oh.
Yeah, but at this point, do you really need to even teach Overcotton Spore?
Probably not. You do have Surf, Thunder Punch, and Powder Snow already.
Yeah.
So.
And now IP's turn to go to Lighthouse.
Yeah, these fights are not the hardest, except for maybe Jasmine at the end.
Yeah.
And your moveset is pretty good already. There are very few TMs that you at this point actually would want to teach.
Yeah, like... And most of them you teach over something you already had, like Thunderbolt. Or Ice Beam.
I mean, a Psychic TM or even Psy Beam would certainly help. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think that might be why IB didn't teach Sweet Scent the second he saw it had those Icy Wind in 3 moves.
Yep. Might be.
Jax on their way to Cyanwood. It's a different path than I take, but get you to Cyanwood all the same.
If it works, just take it. Most important thing is you don't hit one of the spinners.
Yeah. Charmander's now level 17 off the Sailor. So here's IB's Charmeleon.
And I'll probably slap over the experience share towards that Chincha.
Wooper.
Wooper. Yeah.
And
I get them all mixed up.
IB also with the phone number. There's Jax with the Shucky.
Did I see that right? That Starmie actually had Spark and Aurora Beam? That was straight up runnable.
Yeah. Well, last night I saw a Raikou that was really runnable too. On the Shucky. It just sucks that like Shuckies like never actually runnable.
Not on Bingos. You get it way too late for it to matter.
Yeah.
And yeah. Even in full item Randos, by that time you have way more strong.
You would need a perfect set Mewtwo to even think about it.
There is some slight potential for map or War Brando or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
If you have in very early Cyanwood.
Very
that would
early
be basically
house in specific, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you get that Mon, really...
That would be the basically only way for that one to ever be runnable.
The problem would be obedience there, but... oh, another Kingler, just in case, you forgot you had Kingler info.
And Lugian with Dig, being a bit annoying to Espeon. But that is now Lugian for Jax, and then very easy row 1.
Yeah. And here goes IB talking to Jasmine. Now we can get out of here. Calling Sailor instantly, so the Sailor doesn't call you is always a great strat to delete their phone number. Is our card not updating, or did Ivy just not mark some stuff? It looks like our...
I look at the card, so it's probably the card just not updating. There was some...
Unless IB just marked 3 goals right now. Then yeah.
There was this slight technical things. Let's see if doing these buttons do something. Don't think so.
Okay, so for those of you at home, which I mean most of you are at home, I would say, Jax, in addition to what's marked, has Cloister Stormy, and in addition to what's marked for IB, has Call a Sailor, the Charmeleon Square, and 4 moves sharing its type. Looks like IB made the decision not to each over Cotton Spore. That's some movement from IB. I don't think I've seen that one before. Yeah, that must be a problem with the SpeedGaming then, Sally. Not sure why. Probably with the card mishap we had earlier.
Not necessarily. It does happen sometimes that streams get stuck.
Okay. Jax receiving the Storm Badge. Meanwhile, IB about to get the Mineral Badge. Assuming he can finish off his fight. It's a Digger Earth Ring, that's kind of scary, especially with a crit.
And that is a free 35.
Yeah.
Get paralyzed for good measures. It has stab slash go, which, if it crits, does hurt. Jax gets the information that there's Bellsprouts in
Dark Cave.
Dark Cave.
Cubone is right here in Cyanwood. And the Sailor calls Jax. And this is why you call the Sailor first and delete the number.
Also, funnily enough, Jasmine hands out a speed increasing move, which is the opposite of what we need.
Yeah. And IB... Oh wait, never mind, the card is fixed, so I don't have to narrate the card anymore. IB looking for something on 29. Not sure what. I didn't see. Oh yeah, Jack's marking Cubone and Rhyhorn first goal in row 4 or row 5. Kinda ridiculous it's taking that long. Jack's going for Bulbasaur in the harbor.
Ah, okay. IB is looking for the Jinx.
Okay,
IB has that information that it was early. So
yeah,
looking
that
at
makes
a few
sense.
slots at 29 and 46.
Maybe IB doesn't...
I mean, they have seen a few slots on
well,
29 already, so if you get something early on and you didn't see it on 29 already, then it's more likely to be on 46 probably.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, that path to finish with a we laid out for Ivy, maybe he doesn't want to do, something on that path.
Like, I mean, if you evolve the Quagsire, then there's just the Glacier badge that you can also take for
that column. I know you can do row 3 as well. really quick with radio card. Maybe skipping row 1, potentially, with the Jinx.
Maybe you wouldn't need to get the 4 national park trainers and try to find the Lugia?
Yeah, it looks like... Maybe it looks like you might be doing row 3 in column 4 instead of row 1, column 2. I guess we'll see if he trades here. That should give it away.
Well, he first would have to get the...
Yeah, just flying away from...
Let's Sprout back.
Got back to Tojo now. So it looks like... Yeah.
Didn't look like Dragonair was on the 2 ground floors. Ground mortar.
Yeah. So... Hopefully it's in the water. I mean...
Well, it can still be in the water in this... Or in the first room, but the surf locked room.
Yeah, that's what I mean, the surf room.
Yeah. This one. And it does not look like it. This Dragonair seems to be waterfall locked, so that is bad for Jax. This might be necessary clock reset. Because I don't think we have other dragon type info.
Did they see it, Dratini? I mean, they did, but that was only in the park. I'm trying to remember otherwise. I'd be catching a Clefable? Because we're in Tojo. So that's going to mark that goal for him. And it looks like IB is going to
do a quick place.
Yeah, go do price. Yeah, so that, and this will evolve the Wooper probably. Maybe the national park trainers wouldn't give enough experience to evolve it, and he would have had to do this anyway. I don't know.
Not pretty likely. Raikou with Psychic.
Yeah.
Moonlight, luckily not doing much here, being on daytime.
Yeah.
I don't think the Wooper will evolve after price. There might be more necessary still.
I'm not sure if Jax isn't going for grass types anymore, but that Gloom would be useful towards that.
I did catch an Oddish.
Okay.
For it, I'm not
but you
sure
wouldn't
how
have to level it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the standing is on. There is a chance. I didn't pay fully attention to if Jax already checked the Bellsprout trade, since Jax has looked up Bellsprout for that, and well, that was an Oddish, right? That wouldn't help.
But maybe
so. But maybe the Bellsprout itself would actually be 6 at that point. I don't know.
Maybe.
Jax halfway on the way to the TMs and then probably noticing, well, there's no real need to check TMs here.
Yeah, and that's level 19 for the Wooper, so one more level and that'll evolve. And Glacier Badge.
And so, still need the Lantern, or the Kingler, I mean?
I think so. Here we go. Here's Dex info. This will help us find out what... yeah, Kingler. Ruins and Tin.
You can check the quick slots in Tin in the water. Those are pretty nice to get.
It also could be inside.
Yeah. It could be, and that would take a bit longer time at that point. I don't know. Might...
Checking the water. Yeah, usually I check the decks earlier.
okay, what IB is doing here, you cannot do that for what IB tried here. You cannot look up in which slots in water or grass Mon is with deck sweep. You can only check if it's in the specific room or on their specific route you are.
Yeah.
The dex area beep will not make a difference between grass slots and water slots.
Maybe IB thinks they're different rooms? I'm not entirely sure.
Maybe, but...
Also, that Cinderpool was holding a Berserk Gene, which I found funny.
I mean, there are only 3 slots here in the water. IB has seen 2, so if you see one more, you can reasonably know it's just not here.
IB might be, might go do something else instead, I don't know. Maybe hope to luck into a Lantern and Ice Path.
It's going for Route 45 now.
Yeah.
That will need to be done at any point, and then just get a radio card, so that would be 2, Evolve would be 4, and then would need 1 more.
And that's a...
I mean, you still need some experience, so you could reasonably just say, go to National Park Trainers and a Sprout. That will give you a little bit of experience, and if it's only level 20, that should be more than enough.
Yeah, and that was a Ivysaur for Jax, by the way. Yeah. But Jax is doing Glacier Badge right now, Column 4 also on their path. At least it seems like it.
Yeah, I mean that Ivysaur, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur...
Row 3 for that. Yeah, the Ivysaur does help with the grass types.
Yep. So then it's only catch something on 45 in the water.
Yeah.
And the radio card is very easy to grab. So that would be 2 for Jax. Probably go for... Looking up Fearow? Fearow have anything important?
I don't... The only move is speed reducing. Jax now sees the Kingler. Locations aren't good.
Still checking Lugia. Would be also Tin and Sprout. That would help with if you do column 2 or anyway, then you might as well.
Yeah.
It would need the Dragon type still, which is a pain to get, and then also Rival.
If you do Sprout, there could be info on the trainers.
Yeah, true.
Wait, Ivy didn't catch the Pidgeot? Did it Whirlwind or something? Maybe he killed it by accident. Okay, so that's a Pokemon on 45. Let's see if IB grabs a Mystery Berry here. He does. Looks like Goldenrod, probably to get the radio card.
Yeah. Jax gets the Bellsprout.
Oh, that's good luck. That's a radio card. So IB now has 2 bingos. It looks like IB just needs Kingler and Quagsire for 5.
Yep. Needs the Quagsire and either Kingler or here.
Although IB might just be doing well, if IB does column 2 and then gets the Quagsire, that's only 4. Would still need a 5th bingo.
No, if you column 2 and the Quagsire counts for 2. It's the diagonal and
column 4. Yeah, I was looking at the Kingler counting for one. My bad. I am Totally not thinking. Yeah. So this
So
is
if
just
you-
the. This is a set amount of time left for IB then.
That is the Quagsire Evolve. You do still need a little bit of experience, and then you might as well do necessary trainers. These are quite a few trainers to have, so it is not very fast, but
I mean,
or at
Jax
this
is on a
level,
clock.
yeah. At this level, the Pokemon are not, or are pretty much pushovers for this Espion, so this will be over pretty soon.
Yeah.
And random encounter on 45. This is Zatu.
Yeah.
That is unfortunately not helping.
Yeah. The contest really hurt Jax here. Unfortunately.
For sure. Yeah, and in combination with the Dragonair just being not accessible at all. Oh,
Yeah.
that's an optional.
Yeah. Maybe it has info, but that's not what you need to do right now.
Yeah, the Flareon is not info.
Yeah. But yeah, IB's probably avoiding the Ruins Grass. Actually, Raylan, it's against you whenever... Remember, we had the berry juice thing on the card?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I was looking forever for Shuckle in the Ruins Grass. Turns out after I checked the logs, it was a 15%.
Yeah, but
I didn't find it after 10 minutes.
Yep, that's how it goes. Grass slots, there are 7 of them, and yeah. A few 15s, a few 10s, and if you are just
20s.
unlucky,
Yeah.
you just never see them.
Yeah.
And this, that's probably why IB is not really keen of trying to get the Kingler out of a spot that is very slow to get access to, when he has just a set path that he can finish guaranteed.
Yeah, Jack's flying away without the Mystery Berry.
Maybe just not aware that there's one.
Kingler's in Ruins of Alf. It's either in
Or
the
Tin
last
Tower.
water slot or in the grass. And it's also in Tin Tower.
So it just really does not fit anywhere.
Yeah. But IB's trading the Bellsprout right now. And Jax is going to trade the Bellsprout right now. Okay. Oh, this is man, Kyle's trading away his Odyshes at an alarmingly fast rate. So they both had an extra bug type, or grass type now, up to 7.
I don't think so. Didn't Jax catch an Oddish prior to
No.
this? So this doesn't actually increase the count.
Ah, it's a time save for Jax because no Pokedex entry. Do you get a Pokedex entry on the trade?
I'm pretty sure you get it if it's a Pokemon you didn't have before.
Okay, then yeah. Small time save, but now they're both headed to Sprout Tower, which... yeah.
It will be IV's last bingo. Jax is looking up the Lugia that is here. It's apparently on the
Other floor.
topmost floor. Whichever
Yeah.
one that is.
And this is just a casual kill all the level 3s with Surf for IB.
Yep.
Skarmory. Yeah.
2 more trainers after this, each one with a single Pokemon and then the Elder. So yeah, that will be all IB needs to do here at this point to finish out this.
Yeah. 3
race.
battles, 5 Pokemon. Hitmonlee. Let's just I want to see like Lantern on this, or like Farfetch Look at Tongue Mr. Mime. Ditto Smeargle.
Well,
just to make it.
The Ditto's Miracle actually wouldn't really help that much. He would either have to do Rival 4 or find also Farfetch Lickitung Mr. Mime for that to be valuable.
I know. I'm just saying. I just want to see it on one of these trainers.
Yeah, but then Farfetch Lickitung or Mr. Mime would have more impact because that would have given Jax a 5, or the Diagonal would have been more valuable. Given
Wait, Ivy sweet something?
Maybe was just pressing the wrong button. Gave a quick look over the normal type move and instead of B pressed A. I don't know. Not sure.
Yeah. Checking for the mystery berry, I assume that was.
There's the Weeping Bell again.
Oh my god. Yeah, that Powder Snow TM putting in a lot of work for IB in this on here.
Yeah, it sure did.
Another Ninetales, there was one earlier in the tower. And an Oddish, okay. It's kind of funny.
So, this would have been probably not the easiest time to get 90 different scenes with so much repeating mods we saw. But that is 5 bingos for IB.
Yeah, and IB is done, and
official time of 1
Jax
hour,
is forfeited.
23 seconds.
Yeah.
Pretty decisive win here for IB. Been in a good spot.
Hello.
We have both here for an interview. GG's?
GG's.
GG's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
This has been a long series of realizations. Like, I just talked to Giga Drain. Why didn't I use Giga Drain?
I bought Giga Drain and then I sold it. I
bought it, and then I died in bug catching.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I just I was looking at having to clock reset one way or another, and the first race I ever got it, I had to clock reset because I did a dumb mistake, and I'm still like not confident in it.
No.
Yeah, I realized that you were having a rough time with bug catching. I thought you would just like not won with whatever you thought would win.
No, I couldn't get anything above like level 11 to show up that wasn't, the Dratini. That was wicked. That Dratini was evil.
Yeah.
Hyper Beam.
Holy crap. Hyper Beam and something else that was nasty.
That was not...
It almost killed me.
It took me down to 4 HP, and that's why I died when I was looking for something that would actually win.
Yeah, so Raylan was actually... we had some card issues with the other stream. Like, they edited our stream, and Raylan was taking care of that during that, so he missed a lot of the bug catching stuff, but that was just terrible, and I actually didn't think about Giga Draining either, but someone in chat, I think it was Guy McGuy actually.
I thought about
Giga Drain the Polytoad.
I thought about it after I'm like, I'm an idiot, I could have Giga Drained the Polytoad.
Yeah, I didn't.
But you don't think about it in the middle, like, it's, again, this is second 1v1 I've ever done, so
Yeah. You did good, I think. You were ahead of me up until that point, I know.
Yeah.
That was... When you got the radio card, I had not fought Rival and Azalea yet.
Oh wow! Yeah. I didn't realize I thought I was.
Yeah, you were really far ahead.
Yeah, that put you a bit back, and then
swung everything. It was
I got paralocked a couple times. It was that poor Espeon. It deserves a pat on the head and a berry.
Espeon. I'm looking at my DVs. I have 14 speed and 15 special.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! I have 0 speed and 11 special. So at least the special was fine, but 0 speed, 1 HP.
Yeah. Yeah,
There
I have
were-
a better Espeon.
Definitely.
Also, there were some slight differences, even or around that bug catching contest. I don't know where you got that powder snow from, but teaching that definitely helped because
That was Whitney's, I'm pretty sure.
That was Whitney's TM. I thought about it, but I was like, I'm
Yeah,
so
my final
tight
moveset
on stuff
was...
with speed reducing. I probably should have taught powder
yeah.
snow.
Yeah,
I
my
think
final moveset was like Surf, Powder Snow, T-Punch, and then the speed reducing.
Yeah, Surf, Giga Drain, T-Punch, and the speed
Yeah.
reducing.
yeah, especially that vile plume on the kimono girls. I believe that.
Yeah, that was a pain in the butt.
I was
That
so
thing was
glad that I
awful.
top Powder Snow there.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it because I'm just like, unless just sitting here being like, it keeps on using synthesis.
Yep.
Yeah, that was rough. And then you didn't teach Surf before Rival 3.
Yeah,
for the
that was
T-Card.
again like at that point I'm just like, I am just tilted out of my mind at this point. I'm
That's
just
what
like,
we tried
and
that
I remember
time
in the
first.
middle of the fight, I didn't teach Surf.
Yeah, you guys took different starters. Jax took the Sky Attack only Gyarados, and Ivy took the
Oh, wow.
Typhlosion.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured both of those were like neither of those were things I would want to keep, and the Gyarados was like if it had
The
a moveset,
Typhlosion
it was
had a
more
really good
likely.
special moveset. Typhlosion's not bad at all, was my logic.
Yeah.
Plus
Yeah,
I'm fighting a Zubat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that-
Gyarados like I didn't want to walk back, I didn't want to waffle about it.
Fair.
And I thought about.
I considered taking the Gyarados as well.
Yeah. So where'd you get the Azumarill Quagsire? Was that random or was that
There
info?
was... I saw a Wooper on both 29 and in Union, so I just evoed that.
Ah, okay. I only got 3 encounters on 29.
Yeah.
I got 3
Well,
different
so
encounters on 29, so I
actually-
didn't see one.
So what helped me a lot actually was I didn't have any idea where the Electabuzz Jinx Magmar was, but I knew it was decently early. So near the middle, I just like went to 29, sweet sent it a couple times. I saw like 4 or 5 slots. I was like, okay, I'm not there. Then I went to 46, sweet sent it a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found it luckily.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was again. I had a Sky Attack only Gyarados. I needed at least something
Yeah.
to use to catch stuff.
Yeah.
so
for
I was
sure.
like, yeah, I'm gonna check like 2 slots on 46.
yeah.
Yeah, so I believe the only other information you got, IB, was the Elekid for that goal. So
Oh,
getting
yeah.
that to level 30 is
Yeah,
probably
I'd
not
rather
an
not.
Yeah.
There,
There's
I
an
mean, we-
Electabuzz randomly in Ice Path. That was fine, I guess.
Yeah, we had a different path for IB early on. We thought you were going to do row 1, column 5 instead of
That
column
was originally
4,
the
row
plan.
3.
Kingler's
was
in,
originally the
Kingler's in
plan.
awful places though, isn't it?
Yeah,
like,
it's
an Alph and
it's
Tin.
Alph, yeah. I checked the Alph water, so the other option would be to go through there, which probably would have been faster for me than fighting all 4 trainers and trading and doing flash, but I didn't want to
mean,
go there and risk it
You
being a 10%.
say that.
Yeah, you saw what happened. You watched my race with Raylan.
Yeah,
You saw what happened with that
average it
shuckle.
might be faster,
that
but
grass.
there's no way to know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just our race that has happened, Jobbits. I believe in every race I had in this tournament so far, there was one Pokemon I was looking for and I didn't find it for 10 minutes.
That's why I was pretty lucky that my end route essentially had 0 total catches, basically.
Yeah.
Because I ran into a random level 16 Charmander, so I was like, okay, that takes
Yeah.
care of it. And it took like 12 balls to get in.
That's hilarious.
That
I was
was
like, is
so
he gonna run out
funny.
of balls? He only has 8 left.
I had to start switching to things and damaging it, and then it just kept killing everything because it had Sacred Fire.
Oh yeah, the Sacred Fire Charmander. I was really glad I didn't get burned by that a couple times. Yeah, there's a bulb. I got a level 16 Bulbasaur in Olivine Waters, and that's like, oh, perfect
Yeah.
level, and I can work towards grass types, and
Yeah.
that was great.
I actually ended up with too many grass types because my trade, I forgot that I was
Yep.
trading a grass type for a grass type.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
were
got
all
the
actually
odd-
talking about that.
We were like, you could have not used the Leaf Stone IB.
I just I didn't think of that until too late. I was like, oh, I can just finish right now, and then I'm like, wait, I'm an idiot. My trade later on is going to be that anyways. Although I guess suppose there was no guarantee that I would trade.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, well, he
Maybe,
might not just. It might not be in your path. Was what we were thinking.
Yeah. But yeah, originally I still had a path to finish if I caught Ho-Oh, Kingler, Cubone, and then did Rival 4 instead of getting the Jinx, but the Jinx sped things up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these, a lot of the time we don't see people going to the Mart for TM, so that's just because the Espeon only had Thunder Punch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
I did the same thing.
I figured, okay, I'm gonna go. I'll grab a water stone in case I'm running through a shelter or a Staryu.
I did
I'll check the
literally
Abra
the
trade.
exact same thing.
I'll check the
I
Abra
didn't check
trade
the
to see if that's something useful, like, in case I find an Abra, and if there's like something useful, I'll give you some info. I think this is justified because the Espeon, like, Thunder Punch Espeon was the best thing I found, but
Yeah,
it
same.
was just
Probably
Thunder
was the
Punch Espeon.
So the
But-
Kingler was the common in Ruins Grass.
Okay. Would have been that bad then, but I didn't want to risk it. I
No.
thought I had enough time to finish.
You absolutely did.
There was-
Yeah,
I got wrecked by bug catching.
yeah.
There's
I'm really
also
sorry
a
that
Krabby in the
happened.
rare slot.
It's fine.
That's funny.
My small child, my small precious child is rare. But yeah,
Yeah, what I did when I got to Goldenrod was I went immediately. I bought a Water Stone and a Leaf Stone because my 6th Grass type was I caught the Pseudo and then I Leaf Stoned a Gloom that I owned.
okay.
And I didn't need to do it, but I had bought a Leaf Stone and a Water Stone, and then I checked TMs because I was desperately hoping for anything to not be Thunder Punch. And of course, we had to learn Spark on level up.
Right?
Yeah, that,
Right?
that
It's
was-
like, it just wants to be a Jolteon.
That was funny. I was like, do you teach that for PP here?
No, because you
Well,
need the
if
speed
I-
reducing.
Yeah,
if I
if
didn't
you
have the
didn't-
speed
if you-
reducing move, absolutely.
Yeah.
yeah.
I wanted to keep Lovely Kiss because that was like my only answer for grass types.
Yeah, my
Lovely
answer
Kiss
for-
takedown.
My answer for grass types was just keep hitting the button.
Yeah.
It's strong enough, it can just power through it. But
Yeah.
It wasn't fun. Yeah, not having anything for grass types isn't great. Like, the Powder Snow, I just, like, did not hit my brain.
That's why I immediately taught Powder Snow once I saw it. I was like, yeah, we gotta do this.
Yeah.
That was
But yeah, and then, like, of course, I was like, I give up the Dratini because I was like, you know what, if I have to clock reset, I can clock reset at the very end, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And the Dragonair
Well,
is in
did
the
you
top
not
of order.
save before the contest?
I did, but that doesn't
Yeah.
keep the Dratini. The Dratini
Oh,
is in the contest.
right.
What I was
Right.
saying you could do, Jax, was just move on and then
Yeah.
clock reset if you need the contest later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one thing I'm still working on is the whole like charting out paths thing. Like, that's something where I kind of overwhelming on the card when I'm in the middle of it. And I really think that, if I'd kept, I'm going to click this here, even though I don't have it, if I'd kept Dragon type, I probably would have been in just as good of a position, like, as I was at the end, and I would have had less time.
It's not that much
Maybe-
different, honestly.
Maybe,
Like, I would, if I had gotten the Dratini,
The other option,
seemed like 10 slots, and then like, screw it, I'm leaving.
the other option is like you take a note or something, and before you reset over the Dratini and the Termullian, whatever, you dex them right down. Yeah, is that what you're gonna
Yeah.
say, Dylan?
that is probably
Oh,
what you
that's
should
a-
have done at
That's
that
a good
point.
thought, yeah. That's a good thought. I didn't, again, things I have not had run across before. I'm just...
I
I'm
made that
just like,
mistake
I mean,
too. I'm not good
I-
at doing that.
like,
I
edge
want-
case, I'm having all these weird edge cases in my matches. I'm like, okay, well, I'm learning a lot at least.
I don't, or I want to mention that you probably did what was the right thing at that time, maybe without having checked the Dragonair slot already, but having that Dragonair information and no other trade information at that point, that was just some synergy you
Yeah,
would
that was
have
what
going
I
for you. So
wanted,
the Dratini didn't really help you in that case, that you had to go for the Dragonair at any point, and
Yeah,
the
that is a
worst
good
case you
point.
can always clock reset for the Dratini if it comes to that.
Yeah.
So trying to go for the win maybe wasn't that big of a mistake.
It wasn't just like
Yeah, I mean,
it
given
just
where it
felt
is,
slow.
yeah, no, it's always. I got pretty lucky. I caught the Dratini, and then I also I managed to find a level 15 Politoed that won it for me.
The Trini I caught got the Everstone, so like
Oh.
I almost
What
won.
level was it?
17.
I found a level 18 Dratini. I bet that would have won it.
No, I looked at.
Probably
I
wouldn't
had
have
the
won,
cheat
but-
sheet. They
Is it not
It would have been
likely?
like a tiny percentage.
You
chance,
had
like 3% chance or
8%.
something.
8% at 17, 20 at 18.
Okay. I was wondering though, because I damaged the Dratini and it still had more health almost than the Politoed, so I was like, maybe, but I guess its BST is just
The rest
too
of the
low.
stats are higher
Yeah.
on the Polito for sure.
Yeah.
but- yeah. Well, thanks again for the race. This is
Yeah.
at least I've been learning a lot at least.
Like I said, you did really well. You were ahead of me up until that point by quite a bit. I was a bit slow in the early game. You played really well.
Yeah, thank you. Again, I
I mean,
I just would like to be able to try and play things out and not just get completely. I feel like I just get kind of like in when I get like in a state I don't know what I haven't seen it before. I just get really stuck. That's something where that's just experience.
Last night was really
Oh,
unfortunate.
yeah. I didn't sleep very well last night after that.
That was so unfortunate.
I woke up at like 3 in the morning.
no.
That was awful.
But the biggest difference there in the early game was you had that rock smash going for you, so
right.
your trip into dark cave where
it took me like 4 rock smashes to get the encounter.
Yeah.
Was there anything good on it?
No, it was a Zubat.
Nice. Love to see that.
But yeah, the Typhlosion started with Rock Smash, and it took me like 4 Rock Smash encounters. It did pay off though, because I did run into the Bellsprout while I was there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I had to go to Ice Path for it. Fortunately, there was like...
Yeah, I also got stuck on my way out. That was funny.
Oh no. Yeah, 2 of the gym leaders had Bellsprouts, which helped.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, but...
I wasn't paying too much attention to that since I already owned it.
Yeah, the Gyarados came with a revive, so
nice.
I basically just blasted my way through the Kingler, the 9 Kingler, even though I was like level 6, because I was able to revive halfway through.
Yeah.
That thing was wicked. Could I have that instead? Like Drill Pack and something else that was really mean?
There was the Golduck.
That Golduck! I had that earlier? What the heck?
I know, right? Like, I want to look at that again. It was such a good moveset. It had a Water Gun too, but like you would eventually replace that with Surf.
Let me check the log. I can just see.
Yeah, that was an incredible Golduck.
I saw it later on when I was looking to see if I had another speed reducing move in case I wanted to teach over.
Yeah, and I never actually found another one, and I was like, I don't.
The shiny had one. The shiny had Icy Wind.
Randomized. Never mind.
I did not pay that.
Water Gun, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam.
Yeah, like that Golduck. Like if you caught that, like if you'd gotten that a little bit earlier, like.
Yeah,
honestly, if you're feeling really spicy, you could have switched to it because that's an insane moveset. And the Espeon, although like Espeons are great and all, they were
one move
thin moveset.
We got a bit lucky that there was no, Steelix or anything.
Yeah, I taught Steel Wing for just in case I saw something like Rock Ground.
Yeah.
So if you're curious about the roamers, they were.
Was one of them Girafarig?
And Weepinbell.
Nope. Was the Suicune Girafarig?
That was Weepinbell.
That was Weepinbell? Damn. I'm not gonna cry as I thought I tried.
Yeah, I was like, I only have the really distinctive ones right now.
Yeah, same. I was trying.
To be fair, that Raikou that was Voltorb and the Weeping Bell are 2 of the more distinct cries than others are, but
yeah. I'm good at recognizing Victory Bells decently, but not Weeping Bell for some reason, even though they're probably similar. Yeah, the Girafarig had Icy Wind, but I ended up actually teaching over that because I used the Girafarig for my, 4 moves sharing its type. I just taught it one more normal move because it already had 3.
Okay. I didn't pay attention to that, and that would have... that might have helped, I'm not sure.
In a pinch, you both, I believe, had a Wigglytuff, or at least knew there was
one.
I
saw Jigglypuff and Wiggly.
I did have the Wigglytuff because I snagged that because I'm like, hey, look, it has 2 moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on the beginning because what happened was I saw the Espeon on my first pass and then I didn't see it again, and I was like, maybe the Jinx was also here, like way at the beginning. So I got like 3 or 4 encounters before I headed to Cherry Grove in case I saw either the Electabuzz Jinx Magmar or the Espeon again. Which I found the Espeon.
Yeah, the Espeon's good. Yeah, the Espeon ended up being fine. But yeah.
Rocket had Wartortle Cubone in it. Game Corner had Electabuzz.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was the expensive one. But
yeah.
It was there.
Oh, would have been nice.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that to defeat Rival 4. Normally, if I'm defeating Rival 4, I'll go down, clear out the basement, and then and grab the coin case early, so I can just know.
Yeah. I do that. I generally do that as well. I don't know. I just didn't this time. I knew I was behind. It was probably the main reason.
Yeah.
I was a bit rushed, and then I was like,
but then Bug Catching just caught you up.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
You found that Politoed really quickly. That was like the only thing that could win the contest from...
Girafarig in there.
Yeah,
The-
but
the higher level
let me
than
check
that.
the levels.
And there was a
again.
Typhlosion too. There's Draft Rig and Typhlosion, but all of them have to show up at like level 10.
Yeah, they have to show
Yeah.
up at like level 15 or higher to have a decent chance, I think.
Typhlosion was only levels 13 to 14 according to the log. Giraffe Rig was 10 to 16.
16
Polytope was
giraffe
7
might
to
have done it.
18.
Yeah, so one thing that that you actually can do, I didn't really pay attention to your levels at that point when you were around there, since there was the stuff with the card happening around that time.
Yeah.
But what you can do if you actually are low level enough, you can repel before going into the contest, and then try to push for the level 17 or 18 pokes.
Yeah, I was
Does that
over
work?
level 20. I was over level 20 by that point, so that is interesting. But interesting knowledge I have in the future. But I was like level 20 at that point. We just hit
I
some
think
high
I
level
was
stuff.
as well, but so does that repel? Do that carries over even into the
Yeah.
contest?
Yes, it does.
That's
and
interesting.
Good to know. That's a
it
good thing to
is-
know.
Especially if you have a legendary main, for example, that has that
Yeah.
slower curve, that can be a way to, if you just have to win, you can really force out the high level pokes in the
You
contest.
could also maybe catch something on the route before at level 14 or 15 at least,
Yeah.
if you really want to go for that. Like if you're really struggling to find anything, you can just leave, catch something, repel with that. That's a good strat. I had no idea.
That's a good
that
idea.
was
That's a good thought. Yeah. So keeping that one in mind.
Let me see where else Dratini was. Route 6, Route 32 surfing, and that's it.
Yeah, so Dratini was available if I had thought about Dexing, but I didn't.
Yeah.
But that's good to know.
Yeah.
Where was
I-
Dragonair? I never ended
Mortar
up texting
Waterfall.
Dragonair. Oh
Yeah.
no.
That
Waterfall
was
Lock
the
Mortar.
problem.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah, because I'd seen it, I'm like, okay, it's 75% chance, right? I have like maybe I like kicked a black cat without noticing, or like walked under a few ladders. I'm not sure because I've had crap luck the past 2 days.
I'm really
Yeah.
sorry to hear that.
I don't think it was the black cat that you kicked. It was the black cat that annoyed IB somewhere during the run. That's Umbreon was really
Umbreon
really
was
pesky.
Oh, God,
that
yeah.
Umbreon was bad. God, it's like stun spore and then
Yeah.
just like
Aeroblast.
Aeroblast.
I just let it kill me and revived. I was like, I don't feel like healing
I
the
didn't have any
paralysis.
revives. I didn't have any revives on me, and I'm just like,
Ooh.
that's one of the things I need to
Yeah.
get better at is routing in healing items. So they just forget.
I
about it.
always buy revives in Ecritique, but this time actually, because I don't normally shop in Goldenrod, but I was in Goldenrod, so I bought 2 or 3 revives while I was there, while I was checking the TMs. But otherwise, I always buy revives and super
Yeah.
potions before I start the kimonos.
Yeah,
Usually a couple para heals, because paralyzed is just so annoying.
that's so awful. Yeah,
And
that's
then
something where I'm
Jax
gonna
White
get better at
Morty.
that. I think. Yeah, I almost got through. Too. It was the saddest part. I almost
Wait,
pulled
what
it out.
happened on Morty?
I got locked by. I got paralocked,
Oh no.
and I almost
Yeah.
pulled it out, and then just nope.
Then-
I was out of healing
Yeah.
items.
So-
Unfortunately, that last serve barely not killing the Arbok there at the end.
It was so sad. I almost pulled it out.
Yeah, that's why I always buy revives and paralyzed.
Exactly.
heals.
I'm gonna get better at that.
Yeah.
I mean, you did enter the Acrotique Center, so it wasn't too bad. But,
It wasn't.
Okay, that's
But,
good.
but props to me for entering the Critique Center and forgetting to actually walk up to the counter. I ate the
I've done
cutscene,
that
then went
before.
to the Kimono Girls and realized, well, that was dumb.
Yeah. So
Fortunately, I was strong enough to get through the Kimono Girls without having to go back, but
That's good.
yeah.
yeah, I feel... There's a lot of things where it's just like, my micro is not really there because I'm just like still learning, but
It just takes practice.
exactly, it's something where I haven't done it enough to be
Yeah.
automatic at it yet. So, but still, it's fun. I'm enjoying playing. I'm enjoying the tournament. I'm hoping to get actually in the commentary booth at some point, but
Yeah.
so
speaking
again,
of
so
the
thank you,
tournament-
commentators.
Yeah, no problem. Speaking of the tournament, if we look at your group now, because so many matches have been played in your group, we can kind of like look at what's left.
Mhm.
So Ivy's now 3-0, guaranteed first or second place in the group. Athena's 2-0, last year's champion. Rogentreg is 1-2, Ben is 1-3, and Jax is 0-2.
Mhm.
But Jax, if you beat Rogentreg,
You should be
because that's
guaranteed
one of the
third.
few matches left, you're guaranteed a three-way tiebreaker with Rogentreg and Ben.
Well, no.
And I think that's a race.
Oh, yeah, no, you are.
And if you beat both Rogentreg and Athena,
Yeah, that's what I was
then
thinking.
you would be in third place. Or actually,
That would be
that's it.
guaranteed third because you would have
Or
the head-to-head
higher,
win.
actually. You could beat Athena. You'd have it in a head-to-head
Oh,
over
right, if
Athena,
Athena
and if
also
Athena
wins.
lost to IB, you could technically
Yeah.
get second still.
I mean, I like
But-
to win. I like to take one. That's like where I'm going at right
Yeah.
now. I'd love to take one because last night I got RNG screwed. Today, less
Yeah.
RNG screwed. I feel less driven to drink by this one. This one felt very fair. This
Yeah,
one felt
like I said, I think you
normal
played
levels.
pretty well.
This one felt like normal
Things
levels.
were places. There was information.
Yeah.
Yes, there was information. I had options. I had some difficulties, and I
Yeah.
pulled through. But
I think you definitely can get a win out of this. You're definitely good enough.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would like to get a win. That would be nice. A win would be nice, but again, I didn't come in with like too high of expectations because again, this is my second ever 1v1, and
Yeah,
I'll be happy to just take one win.
you
Yeah.
got this.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
And if we look into some of our other matches today, there's Trencha versus Vladimir Bankwell on SpeedGaming 3 going on right now. I'm not sure if that's ended, or if it's like really close to the end, or maybe they're in the middle.
Taking
And then
it right now, they are probably finishing very soon.
Okay. And then at 2 o'clock on SpeedGaming, there is Garfield the Lightning versus Skate for a Living. Should be interesting. And then at 9 p.m. there's Strife Sada versus Jarvitz. Who's that Jarvitz guy? I've never heard of him.
So no.
But that's it for today.
Thank you guys for commentating, and thank you, Jax, for the race.
Yeah, thank you.